You're welcome back again to my channel. Nice meet you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. If you have been watching, you have not subscribed, subscription is free. All you need to do is just to tap on that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so whenever I drop my videos, you get notified. And don't forget to leave a thumbs up as well. Yes, so my correct people. In fact, don't forget that all these are all alleged speculated stories. They are not for sound information, okay? My correct people, in fact, this matter is becoming more interesting and interesting. Oh, like this Sardine cow story is becoming like, oh, in fact, right now, what we are hearing, they said that the people, like the Akure people, they are all so happy. Like the people's joy is that they just love every bit of what they witness. Like the way Tadenikawo perform, everything, like every bit of it. Like come and see the way they said these people were just praying for Queen Naomi because they know that if not for Queen Naomi and the mom, that they wouldn't have performed so well like this because they said behind every successful person in life, there must be one person who is behind that. Because obviously, Tadenikawo is not in Ile-Ife, is in Akure with the mom. So it shows that the mom has really been doing a great job in the life of Tadenikawo. And these were one of the reasons when Tadenikawo they made this recitation in Ile-Ife, they say Kabisi was surprised, the elders were shocked, even the Ebony herself who introduced this issue of they should test Tade, they should test Tade because he thought Queen Naomi has not been doing anything much on Tade, like teaching Tade the Yoruba culture, the tradition, and all those stuff. Because he thought that Queen Naomi, being a prophetess, will not have time for all that. But she was so shocked and surprised that even despite Tade's tender age, could recite this much. Now, Ebony was just looking at herself that, wait, oh, hey, it means me, I get work. Oh. I get a whole lot of work to do. If Queen Naomi could do this in the life of Tadenika, oh, so in fact, at the end of the day, Ebony was like, even it's even good that he even asked them to test Tadenika, oh, because of course she thought that she want to, kind of bring a kind of embarrassment to Queen Naomi or to Tadenika or to tell them that, see the person people said that is a prophet, a prophetic child. Look at, he could not even recite his Yoruba verses. But at the end of the day, she was shocked at how Tadenika was able to come out like this. And now, with all that happened, they said, in fact, the people of Akure were like, no, 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 no. What is this we are seeing? This is too much. Like, the thing now became the talk of town. Like, everybody, every month we were just talking about this thing. And some people were like, how did Queen Naomi how was she able to do it? To lecture this boy like this. Some said that of course the mom too is also is supposed that Queen Naomi's mom. Which some people were like, of course, that in fact the family really did a good job in the life of Tade Nikawo. They really understood that Tade is not just a child, but is a child of prophecy. They really understood that Tade carries the royal blood. So therefore, he has to know about his custom and tradition. Now, no wonder, even some stories we've heard in the past where they were, the school were actually saying that, appreciating Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi, that they really did a great job in the life of Tadenikawo, that during cultural days, the way Tadenikawo will recite things, the way he will talk about the royalty, the way he will talk about the culture, that the way like, this is huge. Even what he was not even taught in school, he will add it to what he was taught, even in their cultural rehearsals. So you could see that, in fact, everybody, anywhere Tade step his foot into, he will always represent. He has been representing. But now the people have seen it, not just hearsay, they have seen it with their eyes. They've witnessed it that indeed Tadenikawo is a royal child. He carries the royal blood. He is born royalty. And of course, with all that, they said everybody right now, they are just the talk, the atmosphere turned into pure jubilation. Like Drummers beat harder, women dance, and chiefs bless the young prince. Yes, the chiefs, they said they blessed the young prince. Tadenikawo became the heartbeat of the day, not just a royal son, but a symbol of continuity, heritage, and promise. Even the Deji himself could not hide his smile, saying, "This child carries the spirit of our ancestors." Wow! They said Deji of Akure was just smiling. Why, when all that Tade performed and everything, they said Deji of Akure was just smiling, looking at this child. He said, "This child carries the spirit of our ancestors," with nodding and smiling, and while he was also clapping that, yes, like this is a really talk of approval coming out from Deji of Akure himself, that this child carries the spirit of our ancestors. Do you know what that means? This is a serious, great approval that, yes, indeed, that Tadenikawo is a child of destiny, is a child of prophecy. For a king to affirm this of Tadenikawo, to give this strong confirmation, this is just his conclusion of the matter, that Tade carries the spirit of their ancestors. It speaks volume, my people. To those who think that Kabiyesi is trying to favor Queen Naomi by giving Tade this position, Kabiyesi is just trying to do this, Kabiyesi is carried away with love, Kabiyesi is doing this just to prove to Queen Naomi that he loves Queen Naomi, he did this just to prove that, yes, he wants Queen Naomi to return, like he's just trying to please Queen Naomi. My people, this thing that happened in Akure now, if all what we are hearing is the truth, how will these people, because definitely they will still hear it. Yes, they will hear about the reception that took place in Akure, the royal procession they gave to Tadenikawo, and what the Deji of Akure said. So if they should hear this now, what would they now say? Those who thought Kabiyesi is not being fair to them by giving Tadenikawo this kind of position, despite the saying that this is not the favoritism, this is a prophecy and it has to be fulfilled and all that, yet they don't understand. With this thing that happened now, because what we heard now, my people, allegedly, they said, what happened in Akure is even more than what happened in Ile-Ife. The ceremony, everything. So what will these people now say? Because whether they like it or not, they will hear. They have people in Akure that will call them and say, in fact, as the event was even going on, from the royal procession, the welcome, the everything, they must have started calling that Omo, people na come say, if possible, maybe they will even ask one or two of them to just cover the event and say to them. So my correct people, in fact, can you people see that nobody can outsmart destiny? Nobody can outshine what is meant to be. It's not possible. You can only try. You can try very well, but to stop it, it can never be. So my correct people, right now they said, Deji of Akure has given the final verdict about Tadenikawo. And with this, with the approval of the people, the way everything happened, they said, no, this is truly the spirit of our ancestors displaying in this little Prince Charming. So my correct people, what do you guys think about what we just heard? Come down in the comment section and drop your opinion, what you feel right now, okay? I also want to hear from you, your view about this whole thing. Thank you so much for always tuning in, my people. Thank you so much for standing by. I love you guys so much. I appreciate you. Till I come your way again, have a beautiful day. Bye for now.